Hey everybody, welcome along to the Nostalgia Half Hour. You may recognise that intro if you've ever played this game before. This is Advance Wars. It was originally released on the Game Boy Advance, and that's the memory for me, but I'm going to actually play it on the Virtual Console on the Wii U, because obviously it's a little bit easier to control on this, and also I can record it on this for you. So here we go, we're going to go into the menu now and start the game. This is a big memory for me, this one. This was one of the first games I ever played on my new Game Boy Advance system, and I had the Game Boy Advance SP, I think it was, the one with the flip screen, and because I had the original to start with, it was terrible. You couldn't see the screen at all without the lighting. It was horrendous. Let's play campaign. Oh, I'm hoping I can start a new one, because obviously I've been playing this before. Here we go, yeah, start a new one. Do that for you guys. Here we go, this is the beginning. I'm obviously not reading this out for you. Okay, this is the first battle. So in case you're not familiar with this game, it's kind of like a Command & Conquer, XCOM, that kind of game, but it's a simple version, obviously. It's not anything too complicated. Just going to check the settings, just to make sure that this screen isn't stretched too far. I don't want the graphics to look bad. I'll go with the smoothing on, actually. Yeah, that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? There we go. Just want it to look as good as possible. Right, yeah, this is basically going to be a tutorial to walk you through the first few battles, I believe. CO power. Yeah, I think the colours go round where his name is. Once it's full, you get to use a special power. Yeah, there we go. So she's going to let us know. Terms of victory. Yeah, basically, sometimes you'll have to destroy every enemy. Sometimes you'll have to protect a base. Select him, you'll see 3 new menu items. Okay. So here we go, it's just selecting the units. Let's just see if... Was it select? She wanted us to go into Intel, didn't she? I believe? Yeah, terms, there you go. Capture the enemy HQ or defeat all the enemy units. No, fair enough. Right, so this guy's a ground infantry with a rocket launcher. He can take on tanks, but he might get into trouble. If you send them up mountains, they have the height advantage, so that helps them in their battle. So we'll send him up there, because he'll be a bit safer up there too. Okay, I'm going to use the... Yeah, I'm not going to use the stick on this one, it's a bit too sensitive. Okay, tanks can obviously take on tanks. If you initiate the attack, generally you get the advantage. We'll fire on the enemy. See, so they did a little bit of damage back, but we did more damage because we initiated the attack. And also we've got a stronger unit. Now different units obviously can do different things. This is a bigger tank, this one here. If you see, if I send... Oh, I don't want to send it into battle because they've got rockets over there. If you click on an enemy unit, by the way, it will show you... I think it might be the B button. There you go. That's the range. So as long as I'm not within any of those red squares, that unit can't hit me. Not sure how far these things can fire. Not too far. Okay. So if I move him to here. Oh, he can't fire. That's a shame. so this tank should be safe. So if I move him here, fire on him. This should do more damage because it's a bigger unit. There you go. Now, he can't do me any damage because he's a smaller unit than me, so that worked pretty well. It'll all become clear. I know it probably sounds very complicated at this present moment in time, but trust me, it will become clear once you start playing the game a bit. These are infantry units. You'd use them in these grey cities are uncaptured cities. So I want to basically try and get these units up there to capture the city. They can also be loaded into these things, which are people carriers. I think you can only carry one unit at a time. Yeah, you can only carry one unit at a time. Let's see, like that moves a great distance. So if I just want to check if I move my unit in there, he's not going to get bombed. Yeah, see that rocket at the moment is covering the city, which is a bit of a pain. That's okay though. I'll move that there. And drop him there. There we go. We'll move this unit up here. So nothing can get across the bridge basically at the moment, which is probably a good move. Okay, I think when you finish your turn you press B. No you don't, probably press select then. Yeah, end. There we go. Now they have their turn. I used to hate this bit because obviously I hated when the enemy would get their turn. I'd always feel like, you know, they could destroy me. Okay. Alright, so what I need to do is get rid of that rocket launcher ideally. Nearly took it out. That's probably good enough. It's not going to do a lot of damage on one. That thing can't hit me, so I'll be alright because it's a ranged weapon. Not sure what good this thing is. Can fire 2 squares ahead. Should be able to fire from there then. Oh yeah, there we go. So if I wait, I can fire on this guy. There you go, that's the first enemy unit defeated. This guy I'm going to move back, since risking him. So I'll fire that dude. The advantage of capturing cities as well, I think, is it helps with your victory. Especially if you capture the headquarters, but also it gives your tanks and everything places to refuel. Because what happens is if you take damage, say these units here, that's obviously they're taking damage. If I move them into one of my red cities, then they start to repair. So that's the advantage of capturing as many as you can, really. These don't do many damages to tank, which should be enough to finish that off. Perfect. Okay, so not sure where they can fire quite a distance. I can probably get him from here then, can I? No. Can they not fire on civilians? Can't remember what these units can do. Maybe they can't fire on civilian. With that in mind, we'll go there and start capturing. I'm going to move him anyway. Move him forward slightly. Okay, that's still up for that turn. Okay, he must have special power. This is his special power. I think it makes units move slower, from what I can remember. Dang it. So that's close to being destroyed, that unit. Oh, looks like they can fire from close range. Oh, that didn't go so well. Righto. Right, so... I'll move him here if he can, no, he can't fire. Don't know if he's going to do any damage here. This could be suicide, but yeah, it's suicide. Never mind, he was going to die anyway, so I'm not so worried about that. Right, this guy. You can also combine, I believe, similar type units. So basically he could combine with that one to make 4, but it would only make 1 unit, if that makes sense to you. I may as well finish this. Finish this off. I'll pretty much finish it off anyway. Yeah, this is the disadvantage that he's giving me with the snow now. Okay, that's a city captured. What the snow's doing is it's basically making it harder for my units to move. Because I'm only moving a couple of squares at a time. Okay. Oh, the snow's gone, thankfully. Getting quite a few cities together. Okay, he's going to finish that unit up. Eventually you get factories, and the factories you can make other units. At the moment we've got to go with what we got, but later on you will get these factories that make other units. going to be a long battle, this one. You might only get time to see this battle the way it's going, to be fair. What I want to do ideally. Go here. Try and finish this thing off. Oh, I didn't realise it was going to do me that much damage. Should have gone in with the tank first. That was my bad. That was a bit of a mistake, that one. I'm going to get him out of there because I think that thing's going to try and attack him if I don't. Okay, that's good. What I want to do ideally is protect my stronger unit. See, this one here, he's got a lot of range. And the last thing I need is to get this tank destroyed. That's my strongest unit, basically. So I'm going to make sure I keep that one at full strength. Finish this guy off. Yeah, I don't ideally want that big tank attacking me anytime soon. And remember, of course, once I've captured these cities, which I fully intend to do fairly soon. I'm not sure why I can't fire on anything with this stupid unit. This one really is a waste of time. I'll just put it over there. Okay, I think that's all my moves. Can't remember if you're supposed to definitely win this battle or whether this is one that you can't win first up. It seems to me he's got a lot stronger units than I've got, so I don't know if it's going to actually be possible for me to win this battle. I mean, obviously I'll certainly give it a go. Oh, now I've got my power. There we go. Think I can repair things with mine? Yeah, repair all damaged units. Yep, that's perfectly clear. Right, so I'm going to use my power now. I have a few damaged ones, so there we go. I mean, it doesn't fully repair them, but only repairs them to a nice enough state there. Let's try and finish these off. Yep. So we get my tank to hopefully finish this guy off as well. Lovely. Right. See, ideally I'd like to finish that rocket thing off before he gets back to our base and starts repairing, but I don't want to encourage the big tank to come out. That is essentially the unit I need to destroy with my big tank. It's going pretty well down here. So they don't have many units. It's those rocket things that are the annoying ones because they've got a lot of range. If you can get inside them, they're not too bad. I need to draw that tank out ideally, so maybe what I need to do is start advancing something up this way. Let's end my turn anyway. As you can see already, this game does become quite tactical. Let's destroy this. Start destroying it. Hopefully this should finish it off. Pretty much. I don't think it's going to do much damage to me on one. Right, so if I start to bring my tank back this way. Next time round, you see, now it's in my city, that should repair back to full health. You can see what the blues did here as well, is they combined those units like I said they could. So now they've got one unit of two instead of 2 units of 1. I mean, it's not going to do them any good because I'm going to kill them now, but that's what you can do if your units become a bit low and you want to make sure that they don't get killed. Alright, let's have a look and see what range this one's got. Yeah, see if I go anywhere near that, it's going to destroy me. So I wouldn't mind sacrificing this thing, but I don't know how close I need to get. What range have you got? See, that could fire on me. But then it's only 1 strength, so I'm not sure it's going to do a lot of damage. Let's move up. That's its firing range. What's its movement range? Yeah, it can still come over. The one unit I don't want it destroying is my big tank, because pretty much the only unit a big tank can be destroyed by is another big tank. I'll move it there just to be safe. Okay. You can see how tactical these battles are, you know. This is the first battle of the mission. It's kind of like you get a bit of training on this one, and yet it's still pretty complex. So we'll destroy that. We'll get him capture. See, you can retake captured cities. Okay. Right, well now he's moved, I think I can safely take him out now. send this guy in to do this job. Beautiful. That's what I wanted. So what units have we got left up here? 2 small tanks. So they've got some pretty dangerous units left, to be fair. They are dangerous ones, but I don't know, I can probably take them. Let's start moving this tank up this way. Move him there. My tank back so it can repair. When the time's right, I'm gonna move this guy in to have a pop at that tank, but let's see if we can draw him out. Yeah, we've done it. Now he might destroy that unit pretty much, yeah. But what my plan now is, because he's attacked, he can't move. So now I can get my big tank in there. As long as I make the first attack, I should have him. Obviously he's going to do some damage, but now his unit is that much weaker that it shouldn't really... Get that well out of the way. Don't know if this guy can attack this tank. Oh, it can. Might as well, we might take it down another point. There we go. That was worth it. So the big goal is to get rid of that big tank. Once we get rid of that, everything else should fall. Load that up. This guy off in the city. Finish capturing. Send that guy back to get repaired. Let's see how far we can move. How far does this tank move? So if I keep... Okay. I move the tank. Oh, I've just got to make sure I've got that right. Yeah, if I move just below those trees, you can't get hit. See, it's pretty tactical. For a game that was on the Game Boy Advance, you know, it's a pretty good introduction into the tactical, and you get a lot of different things. I mean, look, at the moment you see my anti-air thing there is running out of bullets because there's a bullet flashing on it. That means it's running low on ammo. What that little truck will do that's next to it is it will resupply it. So there you go, it's just supplied it with bullets. I'm hoping we'll take this out now. There we go. That's the big moment in this battle. Get the anti-aircraft thing out of there. Start capturing. You move as well. Again, that's another one that's quite a valuable unit. Just to make sure I don't get in his range. Actually, it shouldn't be too bad. Send him in to protect this guy a little bit. Go back to repair. This tank might take some damage, but my plan is to try and take this thing out. If I can take him down another unit, I can wait where he is because he's repairing. Okay. It's surprising how long it takes to do a battle in this game. I never realised. I thought I'd get a chance to do 2 or 3 battles during this half an hour playthrough. It's looking like it's only going to be one. Yeah, I figured my tank would take some punishment there. Right. That's that tank pretty much destroyed. See, it looks like part of the way through this battle it looked like it was going to be impossible to win. Now I'm probably going to sacrifice this tank here. But it was worth it to get rid of that unit. Also what I will do is start to move this guy up so he can almost get into an attacking position. We're going to leave that repairing. You finish capturing. See, I've still got a tank, a little and a big one, so that should be enough to take that other tank out. What I am going to start doing actually, I get this guy in position here. See, I don't have to win this battle, I can capture that building and that will win the battle. So I might look to try and get him into a capturing position at some point. Just in case my battles go tits up. Okay, I think that's it for that one. Day 10. It's taking a long time. Most battles don't take that long in this game, but this one certainly is. This tank's going to do some damage. It might even get to my other unit. Because I'm not sure I can move him enough. Yeah, I can't. Okay, well I'll tell you what, I'll put him up on the hill because that protects him a bit. Oh, that's what you do. You don't have to press select every time. Just press on a random square and it will get you to the end screen. Right. Let me capture that. I think I'll repair my tank, just to be on the safe side. Let's see what range this guy's got again. Alright, so as long as I'm level with that green bush, okay. Okay. Stay there and repair. This tank's going to do some damage again, but at least I've got, look, see, I've got the high ground there. So that gave my troops the best possible chance, basically. So what I might do is, could be suicide, but I'm going to try attacking again, attacking this thing. Because I've got the high ground, it should do some damage. Yeah, there we go, we got it to 4-all there. That's not bad. Now if I bring him in here, that gives him a decision now. Does he try and finish that guy off? I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so this tank's repaired now. Just going to check the range again on that. Okay, so I go 1 square above my guy. This thing needs refueling, so we send it to the city. Carry on capturing. Okay, I think that's all we're going to do for the time being. Let's see now if my little trick paid off. Yeah, see, look, he's backed away from that. He's gone to attack this one. So if I can do some damage on that... No, I couldn't, but... Right, so now what I can do... So I've done pretty well here. If I use my power to repair... Providing he's got enough bullets. Actually, let's just attack with this guy first. See if we can do 1 damage. Yeah. Now hopefully my rocket launcher dudes can come down. If they've got enough bullets. And finish this off. Perfect. See, that was good. I thought the tank was going to do fatal damage there, but now this tank can move in on the rocket dude. And what's his range again? Can't quite get in close enough. So I need to be in any of those 3 squares, and I don't think he's got that range. No. So what's the safest he can be from the other side then? Right, okay, so if I can move... Trees. Okay, hopefully that's not too bad. I'll get him going. Basically, we're gonna rush the rocket launcher now because he can only fire once. So if we rush him, hopefully he can't do too much damage. I should be able to get my tank in close enough now that he's not going to hit me. There we go. In fact, that's all I need to do really. Oh no, I'll advance this tank as well. Sod it, might as well. I don't care if he takes that one out particularly. Like I said, he can only shoot on 1 thing, so if we give him plenty of targets. There you go, he's got lots to choose from now. So even if he decides to fire on something, something's going to take him out. There we go. This will be the final move. We've got him. I think this will destroy it in 1, but done enough damage. Don't know if these do any damage or not. Yeah, they do. There you go. So that's it. I've taken all his units out, and that'll be the win. Good old Andy. Grandpa. Cheeky swine, isn't he? Not bad. So there we go, there's a little introduction into Advance Wars. Oh, we'll save that actually. What the heck? Might as well. In case I play some more for you. Yeah, so that's basically the first mission. I can't do any more because that's taken so long to do that battle. I'm gonna actually get it to the pause screen because that's gonna blast your eardrums out while I'm talking. Yeah, that battle took a lot longer than I thought. So basically, obviously, that's taken up the full half an hour, which is a little bit annoying, really, because I would have liked to have played a bit more for you. But as ever, I always say, if you put it in the comments that you want to see more, then I'm quite happy to play some more for you. I hope you enjoyed that little snippet of what Advance Wars is all about. It's a fantastic game, and it gets a lot more complicated as well. You get planes in it, and submarines, and boats, and all sorts. So it's a very good game, and you know, for what sort of like hardware the Game Boy Advance was, it's a really great tactical game. You know, it rivals a lot of the games like XCOM and Command and Conquer and everything for just, I mean, sheer addictiveness and, you know, fun. It's a really fun game. Anyway, thanks very much for watching the Nostalgia Half Hour. I'll be back soon with some more. Again, I never know what I'm going to be playing when I'm recording these videos, so if you've got any suggestions for me as to what I could play in the next half an hour that you'd like to see, please let me know, and I will consider all options. So take care, have a fantastic week, and I will speak to you soon. Take care, guys. Bye for now.